The thing I love about lighting, it takes a whole audience and puts their attention where you wanted it to be. Lighting was probably my life for 20 years. About 15 years ago, I noticed a change in Barb. That's my wife. The thing I was noticing was kind of a personality change almost. I asked her, well, what's made the difference? And she told me about the church. It's hard for a theater person to walk into what is ostensibly an auditorium and not notice the lights and the ushers and the sound and all these things. You just automatically do that. It's a curse in a way, but it's also something that makes you keenly aware of what went into making it a good program. And I was impressed. After I went to my very first service with Barb, she suggested going to Alpha. When I walked in, I was really put at ease because when you walked in, you were greeted in a friendly manner and you ate a meal with like-minded people, which is phenomenal. Then you watched a video that was professionally put together. And after that, you got together in groups and you were able to discuss what you saw in the video led by a group leader. It took about 18 months from the time I walked into Alpha and took it 3 times. At the end of the 3rd time, I went, of course. And I was totally convicted at that point that Jesus was the truth. And I felt different. I started to pray before meetings. I started to try to center myself in a Christ-following manner. That's one of the big differences of the before and the after. After a couple of years, they said, you could be a group leader. And I did that for several years, and I'm still doing it today. Then the leaders of Alpha also suggested that I could have my own group. And I went, whoa, I mean, I can't have my own group. And they said, yeah, you can. After praying about it, the Spirit was moving me to do it. And I went, okay. And so they gave me some names. Every person I asked said yes to being a member of the group. So we've existed for over 12 years now. The group is great. The guys are wonderful. We have people of extremely varied backgrounds, extremely different ages, and different experiences. It's one of those things where if you're going through something difficult, you're willing to share with them. You're willing to pray about it. It's valuable. It's something that will make a positive difference in your walk with Jesus. I can't recommend it highly enough. That's my journey.